Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Tonari no Kyuuketsuki-san episode 6. So, last episode, the first half had Sophie, Akari, Ellie, and Hinata have a sleepover. Um, I think it was supposed to be like Hinata was coming over to, I think, help. No, I think they were just going to have a sleepover and they just invited her over. I don't remember exactly if there was anything that led to that before they decided to have a sleepover, so I'm just going to say they were having a sleepover. um, when they got there, they introduced Hinata to Ellie, who thought she was a child and went over and started patting her on the head and stuff like that. Ellie didn't like that too much. In fact, she's got kind of a... It touches a nerve whenever they bring up that she looks really young, despite being 450. And Ellie was going on about how Hinata had boobs and she thinks she can just get away with saying whatever she wants because of it, and that touched a nerve with Hinata, so she left. And they ended up having to go and look for her. And she was thinking to herself, that she probably should have apologized and, because she didn't know she was saying things that she wouldn't like. She didn't know she was an adult, basically. She doesn't look like one, obviously, but she is, and she's over 400 years old. And they end up seeing her walking up these stairs. And she ends up slipping and it's about to fall, and Ellie catches her, and that's where they apologize to each other about, what they said, and they end up going back to Sophie's house, having their sleepover. And the second half, Sophie was trying to cook a meal for Akari. She's never tried cooking because she's never had to. I think when it looks like she, what did they say she is? 12, 13, something like that. When she was turned, she wasn't cooking yet. And then she got turned, and then it's just drinking blood. So there was no need to cook. So she had Hinata come over to help her out. And they were going to make curry, since I believe that is one of the only things Hinata knows how to make. Akari wasn't too big of a... No, not Akari. Sophie wasn't too big of a fan of making it because it has garlic. And since she's a vampire, she doesn't like garlic. So she had to put on some kind of hazmat suit just to cook it. They followed Hinata's recipe because whenever Sophie tried to do it, or at least tried to make something other than the curry, it did not look right at all. So they followed Hinata's recipe. They made the curry. When Akari came home, she ate it, really liked it, was happy that Sophie thought of making her something, and then Ellie walks in and smells the garlic and just hates it. And that was it. I mean, it was a lot funnier than what I explained it. Usually is, but that it just covers basically everything that happened in the last episode. So I don't know what they're going to do for this one. So let's get into it. Alright, so the video is going to be located over here. And the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.